All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us for this media conference this morning. I'm Heidi Eliopoulos, and I'm the Superintendent of Schools in the Chippewa Falls Area Unified School District. But this morning, more importantly, I'm the chair of the Take a Stand Against Meth Task Force. We're here this morning because we in Chippewa County have a problem. The problem is methamphetamine. The problem is growing, and at this point, we have reached crisis level. In 2014, there were 82 meth cases processed by the District Attorney's Office. Only 4 years later, in 2018, there were 255. In 2014, there were 12 meth-related cases in which children were removed from the home. In 2018, there were 198. Too frequently, we see the way meth is impacting our community, impacting our families, and as a result, impacting our children and youth. Families, parents, and homes that meth is holding in its grip have children who are impacted by exposure, neglect, and the trauma of being removed from their homes. We have seen too many cases where parents are using meth in the home and they're not physically or mentally able to care for their children. The children are not supervised, kept safe, fed, bathed, provided clean clothing, or having their medical needs cared for. Mental health needs are ever increasing among youth and adults, especially anxiety and situational depression. Our reality is that there is a complex web of consequences caused by the growing use of meth in our county. It touches all aspects of our community: law enforcement, government, employers, healthcare providers, business owners, schools, families, and children. While this problem is growing in other surrounding counties, state officials are currently focused on the opioid crisis that is overwhelming counties in southern Wisconsin. Left unchecked, the growing use of meth will significantly reduce the quality of life for all citizens in Chippewa County as the level of addiction grows. Meth destroys families and dismantles communities. Since the entire community is affected, there is only one way to address this problem, and that is as a community. We must all become better educated, more energized, and more deeply engaged in taking a stand against meth. In taking this stand, we must make it difficult for suppliers to make or distribute this drug in our community. We must take innovative approaches to prevention and education, and we must develop effective strategies for intervention and healing. This is too big of a problem for any one organization to take on. This is why leaders from across Chippewa County have come together to form a Take a Stand Against Meth task force. We will strategize to combat the meth epidemic affecting families, schools, businesses, and churches throughout the county. Members of the task force will further seek volunteers and resources from our community to join with us in this important work. This campaign isn't just about eradicating an illegal drug from our community. It's about the quality of life for us all. It's about our future as a community. We are at an important crossroad, and we have the opportunity to do something momentous to direct our own trajectory for our future. We as a community, every single one of us, must put our foot down and take a stand against meth. Our future depends on it. And if there is any place that can come together and take on a significant, complicated problem like methamphetamine, it is Chippewa County. I believe in what we can and will do together. While I see and hear about the impact on meth, of our children, of our community every single day, today, knowing we are taking this important stand together, I feel the greatest sense of hope I have felt. To learn more about how you as a community member can get involved in taking a stand with us, please visit our website at www.takeastandagainstmeth.org. Thank you, and our core team would be happy to take any questions you might have.
How often will you guys meet?
Right now we're scheduling meetings every month to 2 months, both as a core team and with our greater task force. And then once our project teams are developed off of the task force, those will begin to meet regularly as well.
How did you decide who was all going to be a part of this task force?
So the conversation began with the challenging problem that we're facing and who it's impacting, and then who are all of our stakeholders who are not only being impacted by what's happening with meth in our community, but also are the right people to bring around the table to solve the problem. We wanted to make sure a wide group of stakeholders were represented because we're going to have to take this on from every angle. All right, if there's no other questions, again, thank you so much for being here this morning. This is important work, but we have a great deal of hope as we take it on moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Can I grab it just for a quick?
Absolutely.